Not every lead is actually worth your time. It's why every lead that comes into my business is dealt with by an appointment setter or a pre-qualifier. Because as the business owner, the last thing I want to be doing is speaking to 10 people when only 2 people are ready to do some business now. The skill in business is being able to identify the leads that are more qualified than others. So when taking a name, number, and email address, being able to serve additional value and get further information is what can automate your lead qualification process. If you know, for example, the person's earnings, their location, their interests, the current stage of business that they're at, how much deposit they have saved, whatever it may well be based on the product and service that you're offering, that is going to be fundamentally key to reducing expenses in terms of team. But then those ones that have provided that extra layer of information, they're the ones that you want to reach out to with a call. It's not about calling every single lead, every single name, number, and email address that you get. We create content and we attract them. We give them something of high value to get them to convert. We invite them to some kind of live potential event where we can build a deeper relationship. We gather more information from them to serve them with better quality detail. We're taking leads through a process to hopefully pre-qualify them much better so that when you're getting on the phone to somebody, which is the highest value time that you have, the higher the volume of leads that you generate, the more opportunity that you're going to have in the future to convert more prospects. So here's 4 key things that I think you should be doing and need to be doing in order to qualify your leads much better. Number 1, be a sniper, not a fishing net. The more you can laser in on your niche, a product, a service, a demographic, a sex, it makes no difference. Whatever you can talk about specifically is going to attract more of those specific individuals. If you say, I only work with people who, and you can be consistent with that, that's being a sniper, because then everybody knows that you're talking to them, you're not talking to the fishing net. Second thing, trust your gut. No matter how much data you get on an individual, when you have a conversation with a client, you are going to know whether it feels right or whether it doesn't. The beauty of having more leads coming into the business, doing more of that top of funnel, doing more of that capturing and building an email list, the more potential opportunities you have in the future means that you can be more picky. So irrespective of what the data tells you, if you're getting somebody on a phone and it doesn't feel right, then don't do the business.
Hey team, just cutting in because I've got something for you that's going to help you hugely to understand how to attract your ideal client and increase your sales. I've put together the lead generation analyzer. It is 25 questions that when you answer, at the very end, it will give you a score in 5 key areas: gaining clarity on your niche, social media marketing, content marketing, marketing techniques, and sales, exactly as I talk about in the lead generation guide. So if you want to attract more of your ideal client and want to increase your sales and know the areas in marketing that you need to be working on next, then make sure you click the link in the show notes now and take the lead generation scorecard.
Number 3, learn to say no. A bit like trusting your gut, but don't feel like you have to take every lead and every sale. Sometimes saying no, although it can be costly in terms of losing money, when you have more leads coming into your business and you're focusing on that niche, and when that person doesn't feel right, but you've got volume, you have the ability to be able to say no to more people. It's the same with a business decision. It's the same with a new partnership. When you get things right in your business and you say no more, then actually, weirdly, I find better opportunities come your way. Because when you're working on something that you shouldn't have been, that you know you should have said no to, how many opportunities, how many potential better leads are you missing out on? Because you're wasting time over here where you could have been working on something that you love over here. If you never say no, you would never have known that opportunity. Number 4, seek some kind of engagement. It's all well and good running ads where you're interrupting somebody. You know, that's called direct response marketing. But I've always been a brand marketer. And what brand marketing does when you share value with the world, when you're out there networking, when you build relationship, whether it's personal brand or business brand, is it attracts and pulls people to you. If someone is coming to you, then that means that you've got great content. It means you've got great assets that are out there, but it also means that they're going to be more inclined to do what you tell them to do. They're going to be more of an ideal client. If you're having to chase hundreds upon hundreds of leads to get a very small percentage, the chances are they're not going to be very high quality. So it's much easier to qualify a good quality lead when they've come to your door, not you knocking on theirs. Qualifying leads is simply about focusing on quality over quantity. I've always said I'd rather work with one client who pays me £20,000 a year than 10 clients that pay me £2,000 a year, because you can provide a better service, you can be more involved, you can do more for that one person because you have more time, you can offer more value in the product and the service that you're providing. Lead qualification is about attracting people through ideal content. It's about getting them onto your email list and taking that relationship a little bit deeper and a little bit further. It's then about going one stage further of giving even more value and building on that qualification period by getting them to some kind of live event, whether it's online or offline. I promise you, if you follow those 3 steps, if you look at the last few videos and you see what we've been talking about, if you ask me questions, I guarantee we can get you leads for your business that are ideal, highly qualified, and ready to work with you either now or in the future. Hope you've enjoyed this show. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.